Hey, come here. Is the S23 Ultra too expensive for you? Don't worry, because I'm also waiting for an evaluation on my kidneys. But you know what is affordable? This Samsung phone right here. And it's affordable enough that you won't have to go and sell any of your kidneys. Okay, so this is the Samsung Galaxy A34. Now, it is the newest addition to the company's mid-range phone. This is not going to be a full review, but more of a first impressions of this phone, because everybody out there managed to get the phone first, and I finally got the phone like 3 days before we needed to return this phone, which is pretty annoying. Okay, design. Now, I like and slightly dislike the design of this phone. What I like about this phone is the back. For a phone that is meant to be affordable, Samsung really went out of their way to make it look premium, keeping the essence of the Ultra series with just the lens protruding out the back and no camera bump. You got here is 3 camera sensors, a flash, and well, that's all. The matte finish looks good and doesn't look like a crime scene with fingerprints all over, just like a glass back phone. While the back looks modern and has an up-to-date design, the front is kind of the opposite, and that's what I didn't like about it. The screen is great. I mean, it's a Samsung phone, so Super AMOLED, 120Hz refresh rate, it's all there and it does look good. Dare I say, it's quite on point with the Ultra as well. But the teardrop selfie and the large bezels all around the screen is kind of a miss for me personally. Like, I get it that this is a mid-range phone and they might not have a lot of love at the front. Get it? Front, screen, display. Okay, it's fine. This is just my personal opinion, but go with the punch hole display. It is much less intrusive, and cut down slightly on the bezels and you will have a really good phone from the back and the front. Buttons and port wise is what you would expect. Volume, power buttons and a Type-C charging port all placed around the metal frame, which is slightly curved and is really nice on the hand. It is, however, a tad bit slippery, but it's very nice. Alright, so display. So like I said, Super AMOLED 120Hz display coming in at 6.6 inches. The colors are pretty good, Very vibrant, not too saturated, contrast looks good, but brightness could definitely be better, but hey, I'm quite happy with the quality of the picture. And the fact that it supports 120Hz refresh rate is an extra bonus. Viewing angles are also great. Honestly, aside from the bezels, which is just triggering something inside of me, plus the teardrop selfie camera, I think it's a really good display. Performance-wise, it's good for everyday use, like scrolling social media, browsing the internet, doing some work on it. It all works fine without any lags or crashes. I didn't have a lot of time to game on this, but I did play some Genshin Impact. Genshin does struggle a bit, especially on the high graphic settings, but aside from that, smooth overall usage, and all of that is running on the MediaTek Dimensity 1080 processor. Now, I know, you skipped to this part of the video because you wanted to know about the cameras on this phone, right? So why not we just show you the camera sample. Equipped on the phone is a 48 megapixel camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and a 5 megapixel macro lens. Details are not the best out there, especially when you zoom in into the image, and exposure control is not the best as well. Colors look alright. I think it would come out better if you're willing to do some editing on it, but I do appreciate that it's not overly saturated. We didn't get much night shots, but we will do a full deep dive into the camera in the full review. The 30 megapixel selfie camera is alright. It's pretty similar when it comes to the colors as the rear camera, but again, it comes down to quality. It might not be the best, but again, it will get the job done. Powering all of this is a 5000 mAh battery which can last you a day, even when playing games and losing some brain cells while watching TikTok. By the way, don't forget to check out our TikTok, Product Nation. Check it out, it's on TikTok. Wait, is it productnation.co? Can't remember. It also supports 25 watts of charging, which will get you to a full charge in just over an hour. Alright, so first impressions of the A34. I think it's really nice when it comes to how they design the phone, but that's only on the back though. On the front, I think that a lot of work can still be done on the phone because this kind of design is pretty dated, and I've never seen a phone like this aside from the other mid-range phones. So I think it would be nice if Samsung could maybe stand out a bit when it comes to the mid-range phones. But other than that, I think it's a great phone for those of you that just want a phone, right? You just want a phone that just works. This will work for you, and the fact that it's running on a MediaTek processor and not a Snapdragon processor, personally I find those processors to be much more power efficient, and with a 5000 mAh battery, I mean, heck, you can turn this into a hotspot or use it in your Grab driver rides if you need to. Well, But yeah, that's about it from me. Check out some links in the description. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to do all these social media things, because I'm getting tired looking at our analytics. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.
Bye bye.